What else could he do?
Wrong place.
I mean, fortunately, we essentially made that Ordinator as valuable, so go. That could be a problem. No, don't you dare draw any of my cards. They could be used against me. Let's do Starcraft. Let's say a 5 cost.
Walk with our Lord.
5 cost nails quite a bit.
I'll clear a path.
No point in targeting that with him. Unless you got an etiquette, which... that would suck. You've got it. Joking, right? Seriously? Off the... Sometimes this game loves to just aggravate me.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Hey, look what I got. Can I do any... I can play that.
Clear a path.
Okay. We'll make sure that he cannot be killed this turn. Unless... Did you get a silence? Or did you get...
The battle is yours.
I'm just not gonna say anything. Let's not say anything. Okay. Alrighty, let's try the Guildsworn Control again, because that one actually got somewhere in the last game. That was kind of BS. Alright, so we're playing against that one brown kid, the Miraculous, who's playing Ebonthorn, the Ebonheart, not Ebonthorn. So we'll keep that. This could be an ultra aggressive deck. I don't want to hold on to that. That's not what I had in mind. I would have preferred that other card to this. The Guildsworn Oathman.
I'll lead the way.
Great. No lightning bolt, that's okay. I'll take a lightning bolt.
I live for this.
I smell the stench of the living.
So I guess we hold out to Ice Storm. It's my best assumption. Just hold on until Ice Storm.
I live for this.
If I fall, the haste will...
Yeah, we can hold out till Ice Storm. So there's our apprentice. Let's just toss it in there. Get ourselves ready.
Chaos
I
take you.
live for this.
Let's see what he does. Clearly nothing. Another raiding party.
Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
There's a Kano. Come on, can you play some more, what's the word? Creatures, please? So far, this is kind of a little dry at the moment. Or is this a, I don't know if they have a Control Ebonheart deck. Could possibly be what we're playing against.
I live for this.
Cloak and Dagger. That might be a... No, that's not going to be a problem. that will. Oh well.
I'll send them all to oblivion.
Let's do this. Talos!
Oh, that worked well. Cast into time, lightning bolt. I would have loved to have cast that into time. It would have been a nice cast into time target. But I want to hold out for some bigger things with that. Maybe we could bait out a giant. I can't on Kano this turn. I can do that next turn. There's also Mana Core that we could play with as well. Ooh, what if he gets Mana? If he gets Mana Marco, that could unlock some bad. If he has Mana Marco, that could be pretty bad. I mean, currently he's just getting. Actually, he's just getting Guildsworn Apprentice, which that's nothing. You can take a free card if you like. Triumphant Jarl. That I want to cast into time and hope that we target it. That we get 3 copies. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Or we can. No. 1, 2, 3. Is this. It could be Singleton. It could also be that he has the other one in hand. Which would suck. A lot.
I mete out the tribunal's justice.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Or runner of the pack. I'll kill that. I think I'll use. Do I want to use on Kano? Nah, we'll just use a lightning bolt. How many cards do I have in hand? I could refill a bit here.
Time to fight. Talos!
Keep our hand nice and full. He also is sitting on a pretty beefy hand. Although we got 5 cards to his 60. 5 extra cards. So we're not going to be fatiguing anytime soon. However, he already has 2 of my runes destroyed. Which kind of sucks. Lars would be a... Lars Titanborn. I'm kind of expecting to see that at some point. Like right now, I feel like we're playing a game of chess at the moment. Each piece is very valuable. So far, I actually haven't seen any
I slay the unworthy.
duplicates. Whereas, oh yeah, actually, I haven't played any duplicates either. You might be trying to think, could this be a Singleton Guildsworn deck that I'm playing against here? Is that a possibility that I could be having? I've already used Execute. I have. I kind of want to hold on to Execute. At the same time, I should hold on to Unkano. Let's just do that. End my turn. Pass it back over to him. So now, cat's out of the bag. We are not a Singleton. So all these cards that you see, you could probably expect to see more of them. Question is he a Singleton? I mean, if he's trying to set up for a one-turn kill, that would be very spicy. I would take that. I also haven't been giving him... Like, the best creature he could take at the moment is Guildsworn Apprentice with his Mana Marco, if he has it.
They shall ride in agony.
Alright. that's something I'm going to have to deal with. And you're going to do that.
I have many important things on my mind.
You can do that for me. Actually, I'm drawing a blank as to what other cards I have in this deck. I think I might have a couple of copies, or at least a copy of Battle Mage's Onslaught. I don't know what else. What could I possibly have? I don't have any draw cards. Well, except for Mage's Trick, I don't have any draw cards in my hand.
I'll scout ahead.
Scouting report. He's going to draw it.
What have we here?
Thieves Guild recruit. See, if we give Arancano the dagger and Mage's Trick him, we can make him possibly burn 2 cards. Yeah? Yes. Alternatively, we can Lightning Bolt that card, that Mage's Trick, and go face with Ancano. I'm not going to waste a Lightning Bolt on this recruit. Of course, if he plays another card, then I think I'm just going to hit him for Ancano.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a painful mistake to make. So I can dagger, play this Guildsworn Oathman.
Holakmal will be his doom today.
Give me 2 cards. Puts me up to 9. Go
We'll
face
see
with
about
this.
this.
Lightning bolt that. And end the turn. Oh, that's only 10.
You will die.
Okay, now he plays it. Now he's gonna play this properly, right? Okay, but he's not a singleton deck, which means I'm probably about to get lead lurkered. Now we're on a bit more of a equal playing fields here. I got the forked light. I got essentially 2 damage from the Guildsworn Oathman. And we're kind of trying to push him in a little bit. Is he thinking about? Oh, he can't. I was about to say Manacora or Mana Marco, not Mana Marco. What does he got? He still only has a Guildsworn Apprentice to Mana Marco. Oh, that's funny.
We must remain steadfast.
Not you. You're the devil himself. I despise this card, and now you've earned my eternal hatred. He's gonna Archer's Gambit this. And kill that. So that uses up 3 of his cards. There's Sotha Sil, that could come in handy in a turn. It's Manacora that. I actually think he has Mana Marco. And if he does, we gotta kind of speed this game up a bit, because he likely will take my Ancano. He could take my Guildsworn Oathman, which would not be a good idea, unless he has a way. I mean, if I was on like lower health, like 10, it might be a good idea to take that and get yourself an extra draw. He's going to either Archer's Gambit or Battle. Nope, he's Archer's Gambit. A painful loss. You do realize I did put Fork Lightning Bolts in my hand, right? So I could kill that pretty easy. Watch. Bye-bye. I don't... Do I think he's going to have another... I think he does. So let's play Manacora number 2. Do I want to... Yeah, let's Orient Sword here.
Will be ours.
I would have Raiding Party and tried to get rid of this with Mage's Trick, but I don't think that would have worked out so well. So the question is, does he have any more Archer's Gambit, Quicksilver Crossbow, Swords of the Inferno? Oh geez, there's a lot. Squish the Wimpy. No, that's actually it. He's already used up 2 of his Archer's Gambits, so it's unlikely that he has a third, but I'm not counting on him having a third one of those. I'm counting on him to have one of the other 9 copies of a card that could be useful to him in this sense. So you could do that. That's bringing us down to an even playing field. Does he have Triumphant Jarl in hand? Rapid Shot that. Leaf Lurker. Nope, Scout's Report. Scout's Report. It's either Leaf Lurker or Finish Off. He could possibly be playing with Manacora. He wouldn't just... Well, for the draw you would.
Forest is my cloak.
Hang on a second. Why would you use this inferior? This is inferior to that. How dare you?
Oblivion awaits you.
So 1. Javelin. That's nice.
Hermamora tests us.
Do this.
Let's do this. Attack.
And then get rid of it. Alright, so if we are done with the lethal creatures here. How many has he played? He's played Territorial Viper and 2 of the Old Velothi Assassins. If he might actually be running, he could. Would he run Elytra Noble? It's interesting. This is so far a really good game. I'm enjoying this. Cliff Racer. Probably something I should have removed at one point. I might just Sotha Sil. Sotha Sil with a kill there.
I am a mirror, nothing more.
Let's achieve perfection together, Sotha Sil. Does he have Unstoppable Rage, a Leaf Lurker, and or Finish Off? Actually, if he has Unstoppable Rage and 2 Finish Offs, full board clear. I really need to get him down a bit more so that he can't Triumphant Jarl. Have you seen one of those yet this game?
You must
No, we
be
haven't.
cleansed.
Oh, Shadowfen Priest on that. That's fine.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work?
Alright, I will drive you mad, and I will have you battle yourself. I will drive you mad and have you destroyed. Alright, let's get this pit. Let's rip the band-aid off.
It seems I must do my work first.
Time to attack.
Alright, here we go. We're going for the kill. As long as we can get a shot off with our imperfect and it doesn't die, we got this. In retrospect, I probably should have went face with the Sotha Sil. But possibly giving him that extra card, that's not something I want to do.
Keep your distance.
That hurts.
What have we here?
That's okay. That sucks.
All that power will be his due today.
We must protect our stronghold.
Attack!
Let's do that. Let's at least try. He's gonna use Spinner to kill this, Sanctuary Pet to kill this, unless he's got a. Well, this is not. Yeah, he gets rid of all my guys, but at the same time, it's not really worth using a unstoppable rage on the Sanctuary Pet.
The day is mine!
No, you don't really want to do that. Not at the moment. Have I drawn any I've drawn 2 my... Okay, so I'm unlikely to have a third. I could have an Ice Storm, which would bring me 1 step closer to winning. The other card I could draw is Vanus Galarian. That would bring me back, because I do have the... I do have an item. Nope. Hold that. Don't like that, Barbas. I think that's game over.
By the egg, a fine
Just talk, and then
That is game.
to do so. I know wars to fight, dragons to confront.
By the
That is
egg,
game.
A fine battle.
Well, I'll be. We actually won. We pushed that guy's deck to the absolute limit, and we won. So unfortunately, I did not get a chance to fight an assassin in this episode. As you might see, depending on how long this is, I might be sitting at about 40 minutes worth of cast. So I think what I'll do is I'll shorten it up a bit and re-show off these 3 decks again. So that if you at home are trying to figure out a way to stop the assassin, hit the market assassin, at least you'll have some. I'll have said a small piece on it. So once again, this deck is designed to be the ultimate just counter it. Basically, cards that will counter that deck. It doesn't do so well against anything else. So if you're seeing a lot of market assassins, you'll want to do this, but just be cautious that this deck is not meant to go up against any other deck, as I've demonstrated. I kept getting crushed with this. So you have the Seducer Darkfires for 0-cost cards to prevent him from playing that for a turn. Have the Gromite Magus to discard Spoils of War so that he can't use it to chain into more cards, or even if he has, say, a Smuggler's Haul, that's another 4 0-cost cards that he removes. You have all the maximum amount of support destroying that you can get for Redorin, unless I'm missing one, in which case let me know. Vivek and Mechanical Heart, so that you can survive. Mechanical Heart, you could survive a bit beyond upon taking fatal damage. Vivek, you can continue to take fatal damage and you'll still be kept alive. Some drain creatures to come back for a bit of comeback later on. Ebonheart Oracle for the even more drain. Some rallies, because, well, I kind of had to put some more cards into this, and the rallies kind of make a bit of sense. Got some silences for the Endural Hex Mages. Got javelins cast into times. Just a lot of cards that are designed to either draw you into solutions for the Market Archer card lineup, or cards that will deal with the Market Archer lineup. You don't have to have Bolvian in here or these Inspiring Kinsmans. Really, all you need to make this deck work is just a Red-Red Forerunner, and in which case, if that's all you're really looking for, I would then highly recommend putting in more draw cards into this deck here. So that's the anti-assassin feature. This is a fun version of it, and this is more versatile against other decks. Though it doesn't have the support removal features. It does have in it a few different ways that you can achieve a one-turn kill. It's kind of like a Market Assassin, except with a different lineup. So the main 4 cards you need to make this work is Nixox, Ulfric's Uprising, and Aryan Dominion Queen. But you don't exactly need the Dominion Queen. This is just these 3 here. You have 2 Nixoxes, 1 and 1. 4 cards, 4 card minimum. You can actually pair this up with quite a few. Say you want to steal your opponent's hand, you can say have Aryan Dominion Battle Queen or Aryan and Gentleman Jim Stacy, and you just keep taking cards from their hand. And if you have the Dominion Queen out, or Dominion Battle Reeve, which is another card you could play alongside Aryan, this essentially combines both of the Dominion Battle Queen is essentially a combination of this card and this card, minus the stats. It's not quite there for the stats, but you can steal your opponent's hand, and if it's a Market Assassin, you can then play markets of your own. You take their Spoils of War, you deal damage, maybe you even take their Hex Mages, you can deal a lot of damage. Fate Weavers possibly draw cards. If you get a Prophecy, you play it immediately, otherwise you don't. Spiderwork is just for draw. Doppelgangers, say you want to have maybe even more Nixoxes, or you get multiple actions in your discard pile, because this deck you don't want to have a lot of actions, just these 3 so that you can always guarantee it. Well, Doppelganger can come in. Doppelganger, either Aryan, one of the Aryans, you're good to go. Laneth, you draw the cards of your choice. So say you have Nixox, maybe you're even lucky enough to have a 3rd Nixox, or a 2nd copy of Ulfric's Uprising. You Ulfric's Uprising once, play Laneth. No, you play Aryan. Then you Ulfric's Uprising, maybe Ulfric's Uprising again, play Laneth, just keep drawing cards of your choice from your deck, or Mirak to steal your opponent's cards. Got some Drain in here, got Draw, a lot of Draw in here. Here are a couple of Slayers, so maybe you can get a couple contracts, try to get this combo out on as soon as possible. You have a lot of different solution answers in this deck. You mainly want to have be on turn 10. Turn 10 with just Magicka alone. Play Nixox, go down to 8. Play the 2nd Nixox, go down to... Oh no, wait, you need 11, my bad. You need to be on 11, sorry. Without any additives. 11, 10 with the ring, or Brotherhood Contract. 9 if you have a Brotherhood Contract and the ring. Nixox twice, Ulfric's Uprising, Dominion Battle Queen. Just keep that combo going. If you can manage to toss in a couple draw cards in there as well, you just draw. You draw more. Try to maybe get some other interesting pieces out. Like maybe you get your Laneth out, or if you're playing against a particularly control-y deck and they happen to have chalked their board full for preparing to do a one-turn kill, maybe you have Mirak and you just steal all of their really powerful creatures. Or again, in the case of Gentleman Jim Stacy, you just steal their entire hand. Or say you have both, so you just start stealing their just anything. Essentially, their grave is the only thing that's safe. So yeah, that's the fun time assassin deck. You can do a lot of funky things with this one-turn kill deck. Of course, here's the Guildsworn control deck that I came up with, and I believe I said at the end of the last episode that I was going to be, at least verbally, I said I was going to be coming up with a deck that deals with this. That deals with a control feature as a replacement for my Tribunal deck, which I'm still going to use. I do like this deck. This is a pretty interesting deck, and because I have it, I'm going to replace one of these with a second copy of the Giants. I crafted two copies of the Belligerent Giant and an extra copy of the District Yale Archer, just for the anti-assassin deck. So I really put a lot into this to try to make it work out. Yeah, I'll keep the Earthbone Spinner in there. So I think this is the final deck list. I'm pretty proud of it. You could probably do some minor tweaks. For example, you don't need this Mage Conjure in here. It's cool to have, and it is definitely a fun card to have with the deck and to make it work out. But you don't need it. You don't really need Thaden in here or Orb. Some of these late game cards you might want to hold on. You might want to have, like the Manacora. Red Year's always is another good recommendation. Venus Galarian, you don't exactly need him if you don't have him. This is a fun. I think this is a possibly pretty fun card to have. Expertise is item, action, or support. So that's the Guildsworn control deck that I came up with, and of course, just because, here's our the tribunal list that I run. Still got to find a way to decrease the total amount of cards in this to make it a bit more reliable. We can start with removal of those two. That'll help a bit. And I don't think I'll ever figure out how to get it down from here. But yeah, that's the deck, just because I can show and case it off. So that is everything for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Hopefully next time we see a Market Archer, and I can actually showcase how the deck is supposed to work against one of them. As of recording, it is still the 27th. We have not seen a monthly reward card just yet. Pretty sure May runs to the 31st. It does, yeah, it runs to the 31st. So they still have a couple days to do it, but normally with about 4 days left, we would have seen something on this. So, anyways, that's all for today, and until next time, take it easy.